I mean, you can ask yourself how many tens of millions more folks can we bring into the country before the whole thing is just dragged down?
The knee-jerk shot at you, Pat, would be that you suggest that we're altering the nature of our country.
It's
getting browner, and Pat Buchanan, the white man, doesn't like it. What do you say to that inevitable argument?
I love the country I grew up in. Is there something wrong with that? I mean, I grew up in a country which was 90% European American, 10% African American, but I grew up in a city which was 50-50. Nobody demanded anybody be deported. Nobody demanded anybody get out of the country. We were all Americans. We were united. We had the same language, culture, history, heroes, holidays. We were one nation, one people. The melting pot is gone, fellas. Nobody is we talked of out of many one, e pluribus unum. Where is the one? I see the pluribus, but how much diversity, quite frankly, can a country stand in terms of different cultures, different languages, different religions, different heroes, different holidays, all of these things, when you have no unity? What do we agree on anymore? People won't even address these issues because they're so intimidated by political correctness. But America's not becoming less a country than it is sort of an empire.
A geographical location. Pat Buchanan on the line. His new book is The Greatest Comeback, How Richard Nixon Rose from Defeat to Create the New Majority. It is a crime that Pat is not on the cable news every day, but they're afraid of you.
Well, appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it.
Pat, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure. Thanks for your generosity with your time, and we'll do it again sometime.
Thank you very much, sir. You take it easy.
You got it.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
It's a really good book if you like that sort of thing. It's written in a very entertaining manner. But the sort of stuff he just said right there about immigration is what he got fired for off of MSNBC. Nobody will touch him now. By the way, when he got fired off of Morning Joe, Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski went on the air and said they were against the firing and thought it was a mistake. But and Pat Buchanan's book was reviewed by the Washington Times, and I can't find anybody else that's reviewed it. New York Times, none of your big publications, Washington Post, that review books. Review a book by an insider about Nixon on the 40th anniversary of his resignation.
Right.
Because nobody even wants to be associated with Pat Buchanan because he got the label racist.
Exactly. There you go. That's how powerful that is.
Yeah, it is something.